Hey guys, welcome back for another video. Today's gonna be a high-end foundation face-off. I am comparing the Teint Idole Ultra by Lancome. I will do this on my left side, and I'm gonna compare it to the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. These two foundations are high-end. I will put the cost of each one below. I've used them for a while. I enjoy them both, but I've never compared them. Today we're gonna look at how they perform on my skin type. I am oily to begin with, so they are both matte. I will complete the makeup look using both foundations. I will wear it for a few hours and I will check back in with you guys and see which one is performing better on my skin. I've always been a little bit partial to Lancome, you guys know this, but I've always really enjoyed this one. Even if they're very similar in terms of that frosted finish outside, they look different at the same time. They both contain 1 fluid ounce, and even if this one looks like it might have more, they're exactly the same. So this one, immediately right off the bat, we see that it has SPF of 15, which is good. Very good for a foundation. And then this one does not say anything about SPF. Towards the end, I will go back over all the qualities and then we will decide which one looked better on my skin and which one basically won this face off. So I have moisturized, I have done all the things I normally do, except wearing any type of primer because I do not want to mess with or interrupt the natural performance of the foundation. So I'm gonna apply the Teint Idole, this side, left side, your right, and the Stay in Place by Estee Lauder on the right, your left. So let's get right into it. I do enjoy the aesthetic of the Lancome bottle right off the bat. You pull it off. It has a pump, which is any makeup lover's dream, honestly. It is just way more sanitary. It's easier to use as opposed to the one by Estee Lauder. You have to open it like this and it does not have a pump. So right off the bat, I already prefer that. That does not mean that it's gonna affect the performance at all. Like I said, I've never compared the two, so I'm really excited myself to see what the final finish is gonna be like and which one I actually prefer when I have them side by side. I will use a beauty blender on each side. They're both clean, so that way we do not mix the products. And like I said, I have no primer on, so let's just see how they perform right off the bat. The black one will be all Lancome. I love using primer, so not having primer is very different for me. But I have very large pores, in case you haven't noticed. I do. There's not much I can do about that except just try to keep a very consistent skincare routine. But with the primer, it tends to help minimize those pores. But today, for the purpose of this video, I am not gonna use any. I will go in with a second application just to build up the coverage a little bit more. It builds pretty well right off the bat, you can see that. I'm gonna go in on this side with the other foundation. What is your skin type and what type of foundation or base do you typically go for? I don't know. I love Estee Lauder, but on my skin type so far, this is looking a little more dewy on my skin. Is it me or do you guys see it? This side looks way more matte. This side looks more dewy. This is the Teint Idole and this is the Estee Lauder. So far, what is your verdict? So far, what are you thinking? Because one side is dewier, the double wear, and the other side is more matte for me. We're gonna go in with the 16-hour Camo Concealer by e.l.f. and we're gonna see how it performs on top of the foundation. I'm still noticing a little bit of dewiness on this side as opposed to that side. This side is completely matte. Like, am I tripping or for real? I am going to set the under eye with the Laura Mercier powder in translucent. This is the medium deep. I always use this. So I started filming about 12:45. I'm using the retractable brow pencil by Wet n Wild. I'm gonna shape up the brows just a little bit using the same concealer by e.l.f. Alright, the brows are done. I am gonna set the whole face with some powder. Gonna use my Raisin by MAC. Going in with my Urban Decay Potion Primer. I'm gonna use my Morphe 350M. It's all mattes, and I'm gonna go in with a dark brown in the outer corner so that you can see it. And I'm gonna focus outside the outer corner. Nothing too fancy. I'm gonna use this Color Co palette, all of the lights that I got from the 5 and below, and see how that works on the lid. I want a touch of color, but not too much. And just bring it all up. As always. Going back in with a dark brown shade and intensifying this a little bit more. I'm gonna use the Black Radiance Contour Palette with my e.l.f. Sculpting Face Brush and just go in a little bit. My cheeks are pretty sculpted, but I love going back in and giving it a little bit of extra depth, you know? It just looks good to me. I personally love it. We're looking good. I'm gonna go in with the first lash and just place it on. Nice and dandy. No stress. Alright, I'm gonna go in with my Seal Booster and my Lancome Hypnose Drama. A little bit of highlight. I'm gonna go in with my highlight by my usual Wet n Wild Mega Glow and just apply a little bit, just a smidge, because it's trying to bring out all my texture, honey. I am super excited to try this Full Spectrum CoverGirl Matte Idole liquid lipstick in the shade Tyrant, and this is number 250. And I think, ooh. So this is the final look. I will be doing a couple of check-ins, and we will see how they perform in a few hours. So if somebody said that I used two separate foundations, I couldn't really tell. They look fine. I mean, all the products performed just about the same. So far so good. Okay guys, this is my first check-in. I can't really tell if there's much of a difference. So I think they're both looking pretty good. Yeah, I just stepped outside my apartment and I don't know, this is it up close. I see my pores a little exaggerated on this side, and this is the Lancome side, and this is the Estée Lauder side. So nothing drastically different at all. I think they're looking pretty good, and I will check back in with you guys maybe in a couple of hours to let you know how they are doing. Hey guys, I am checking back in again. I've had on the foundation for about 5 hours. It's like 5:30, 6:30 right now, and so far, I mean, I'm getting a little oily because I tend to get oily a few hours after wearing my foundation. So I'm getting oily on both sides, which is very normal. It is still looking pretty good. This lipstick by CoverGirl is performing really well. Totally transfer proof, and I am liking it. So I don't know. I think they are performing pretty much equally on my skin at this point, and I don't see any major difference. So I have talked on the phone for a while. I have browsed online. I've been on social media, and I'm still rocking the makeup look. So there you have it. Let's see if you can see it a little closer. Oh, the sun is coming in, but anyway, it is looking pretty good, I would say. So this is it for this check-in. Let me know what you guys think. As I said, pretty oily on my T-zone area. Anyway, this is it for the check-in. I will see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, just a quick recap on the foundations. The Lancome foundation costs $47. The Estee Lauder foundation costs $43. Lancome has a pump, which I love. Estee Lauder does not have a pump. And they are both matte and long wearing as they claim to be. 5 hours later, I think they look fantastic and I am liking the finish. I have not blotted or anything in between, and they're still holding up pretty well. So which one would you get based on my check-ins, my observations, and the application of this? I would say that these two kind of stand neck to neck. They're pretty comparable to the other, and they perform amazing on my skin, and I like them both. So which one would you get? Have you tried any of these? Let me know down below. Alright guys, this is it for the video. Let me know what you guys think after the check-ins. I honestly think they perform amazingly well. I do not see much of a difference. The shades work very well for me. I'm not choosing a winner simply because they both look amazing. I mean, my pores look the same on both sides. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I really enjoyed filming this video. It was very different for me because I've never done like a battle or face-off before. But anyway, sound up below. Let me know what you think. And thank you as always for coming back for another video. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.